So we'll start with the XPath. Till now we have seen ID, name, class name, link text, partial link text, CSS with the different options we have seen. CSS by ID, CSS by class name, CSS by name or different attributes. CSS with header tags and dynamically changing elements with contains and caret symbol starts with, and we have seen ends with the dollar symbol. So all this we have seen. Now the last one, very important locator, that is XPath. So what is XPath? So XPath is a query language where it will search your web element in the HTML document. HTML document is nothing but HTML page. So that's what the XPath. XPath is a query language where it will search our web element in the HTML document or HTML page, we call that. So XPath is a XML path language, which is a query language for selecting the XML document. So XPath helps in finding the element using the nodes or tags and their attributes. So what you will use, how you will identify in HTML your element using a tags. A tag is an element. Tag is an element, and that element attributes. So every tag has an attributes. So what are the different attributes? ID, name, class, value, type, href, src, alt, placeholder, aria label. These are all some of the attributes. These attributes you can use for identifying your web elements. So XPath is one of the famous locator in Selenium. So it identifies if you have any duplicate web elements are there in the same page, same name is there, same attributes are there, then how can you recognize that uniquely? By XPath you can do that. So why do you need, sir? There are so many locators. Why do you need XPath? XPath is one of the easiest way to identify your web elements. If there are duplicate elements, same element name is there, same attribute values are there, and XPath will help you to identify that element uniquely. That's the main purpose of XPath. And there are two types of XPaths. One is absolute XPath, and second one is a relative XPath. So absolute XPath and relative XPath. So what is mean by absolute XPath? So it includes all the tags from root to tag to till the target tag. Target tag means which element you are identifying, that element tag. That is the root tag. For example, if you use so if you see, just right click, inspect. See, this is the root tag. Root tag means HTML tag. Root tag to till. So which element you want? In the body tag, you have all the elements. So whichever element you want to identify, you can find there, right? You can find whatever the element you want to identify. For example, you want to identify this element. Say you will have this. So this is your target tag. The root is HTML. Your target, all these tags you need to write all the way to top. That is called relative XPath. The relative XPath means from root to tag to till the target tag. So you have to write it with a single slash, slash tag name, again slash next tag, again slash next tag, again slash next tag, So like that, each tag you will separate with a single forward slash. So that's the absolute XPath means. So why we should not use this absolute XPath is, if the developer adds or removes any tags in between HTML to target, in between here somewhere, or you existing tag you are removing, or you are adding a new tag. So before you have written with this path, but now you removed one of them or you added one of them. So Selenium cannot recognize with this path, because the path is now changed. So that's why you should not use absolute XPath to identify your web element. So what is the answer you have to give? If the developer adds or removes any new tags or existing tags removal in between HTML to target tag, then the object identification will fail. So in order to avoid that, we should not use absolute XPath. So all the cases. And the second one is a relative XPath. Relative XPath is denoted by double forward slash. Relative means very close to you, right? That's the meaning here. That means instead of starting from the root tag, you will start very close. That means from here to here, or from here to here, or from here to here. This is the very closest distance, right? That is the relative XPath means. Relative XPath is the shortest distance to the target element. That is called relative XPath. Relative XPath is denoted by double forward slash. So this is the syntax of relative XPath. How you will write? You will start with a double forward slash. Then from where you want to start, that tag name you provide. After double forward slash, give the start tag, square bracket, @ attribute name equal to single quote attribute value, square bracket close, forward slash, tag name 1 slash, tag name 2 slash, and so on till target tag. You have to write each tag here also. So this is the start tag attribute, this one. This tag inside you have attributes, right? You have to write @ symbol. In CSS, we didn't write @ symbol. Just directly attribute name we have written. But here in XPath, every attribute name before you have to write @ symbol. Then you give the attribute value. Then this tag after next immediate tag means for single slash you have to use. Then next tag you write. Then tag name 1 after immediate tag means single forward slash. Next tag means single forward slash. That means immediate tag, if you want to represent, you have to use a single forward slash. So that is the relative XPath formula. So what is the difference between single slash and double slash? This is one of the interview question. Here, a lot of interview questions are there. What is XPath? First interview question. So tomorrow you have to do this selfie video on this. What is XPath? What are the different types of XPaths? Second question. And explain about what is absolute XPath, what is relative XPath. Explain about what is relative XPath and absolute XPath and a relative XPath formula. And then difference between single slash and double slash. This is the common interview question. Single slash represent immediate child tag or node. Immediate child means now this one. So this word div. This arrow mark is, that's a node we call that. This is the tag. This tag, immediate tag is div only. That's the immediate tag means. That immediate tag, if you want to represent, you will use a single slash. While double slash represents any node, not immediate. So one tag inside another node also you can represent with a double forward slash. You can skip some of the tags in between the two tags. So slash div slash input represents immediate input node. So, and double forward slash div, double forward slash input means this div inside any input node, not immediate. Maybe this div has many input nodes, but any input node it represents. That is the, so double forward slash and single slash difference. So absolute XPath uses a single slash, relative XPath uses both single and double slashes. So these are the differences you need to provide. First, this line you provide, and this line you can give. If you want, you can give example. This is the example. Okay. So then what is the difference between CSS and XPath? So XPath enables bidirectional flow. That means it will identify from here and it will go upward also. Downwards and upwards also it will go. That is the, so XPath. XPath enables bidirectional flow, means the traversal may go both ways, from child to parent, parent to child. That means, so this is the, your child, right? Child to parent it will go, and parent to child it will go. That's the both ways it will traverse. That is the XPath means. On contrary to CSS means, it enables one directional flow. So the traversal works only from parent to child. So it won't work on from child to parent, it won't work. Only from top to bottom it will work. That is the CSS. So concerning speed and performance or efficiency, XPath is slower than CSS. So CSS is a better choice in terms of speed and performance. So which one is the most efficient locator in Selenium? If they ask you, what is the answer you have to give?
CSS.
CSS and ID also you can give. These two are the efficient locators in. So why it is means you can give this answer. So enables one directional flow. So the traversal works only from parent to child. And XPath enables bidirectional flow, which means traversal may go both ways, from child to parent, parent to child. So these are the answers you have to give. See the target selection and CSS selector formats and XPath format. See, so all div elements, if you want to just write a div in CSS, and XPath you write a forward slash div you write. You will get all divs in the current case. All child elements. So for example, paragraph tag, inside all childs you want. So paragraph greater than symbol. So generally in the XPath we will write a forward slash, right? There in the CSS you will write a greater than symbol. Then star, if you put p tag inside all child elements, you will get it. Now you want same thing, you how you can represent in XPath, double forward slash p forward slash star. That means paragraph inside all the child elements you will get. Element by ID, hash the ID value. So double forward slash star square bracket at the rate, attribute name is ID equal to ID value. So I already told the formula, right? So you can use same formula in the XPath. So element by class, dot class value, but here double forward slash star. Here star means any tag, square bracket contains bracket at the rate class and comma, double quotes, fancy is the value, the class value. Element with attribute. See, so tag name, so name equal to and value. Double forward slash star contains bracket at the rate name, comma, single quote control. So this is the all the first child of all divs. Div star colon first child, you can write first child. You will get a first child of this div. So div forward slash square bracket 0 means the first child. So you want link inside, you have a div. So div plus a means, so that you can identify the link and following sibling and the first link in this div inside, you can find it out. So this I'll show you all this directly. If you join, no, you won't understand this. Let's go and understand formulas. Based on the formulas, we'll practice. If duplicate tags are present in our navigation, like you have a list or UL tags. The duplicate tags are there from start tag to target tag. Then the syntax is // start tag, square bracket @ attribute name equal to single quote attribute value, square bracket / tag name. And you can give, for example, this tag is repeating. Then in the square bracket, you can put a index. Then / tag name, then target tag finally you write. So suppose this tag is not there, directly you have a target tag. You write a target tag here. So I'll show you these formulas, all these formulas. So let's go and practice this. So, and let me show you. Okay. So I'm showing those formulas. You can see here, these are the list of elements, right? These are all list of elements. List of elements, footer section. So right click and inspect. See, can you see here? UL div. See, when I put a cursor here, the entire section is highlighting. That's a footer section links. So div, then UL. UL inside you have LI. See, this is the all same pattern. That means same level. And this is the one level up, this one, UL. This is the parent of all these childs. This parent is a div. So that means it is down means that's a starting point. Even here also, but you don't need to go that much level. Okay, you can start from here. So this is when you put a div is for a division. So you can start from here. That is a start tag. In our formula, there is a start tag, right? That's a start tag. Then here. Then see here duplicate tags. Duplicate tags. But every LI has a tag. See, every LI has a tag. But which LI a tag you want? Which LI a tag you want? You need to tell that. So which LI a tag you want? You need to tell very clearly. And so we need to find out. For example, I want to identify this Facebook Lite. Facebook Lite. So I want to identify this Facebook Lite link. How can I identify? So you can start from here. Div UL C LI 1 LI 3 LI 4 fourth LI A you want, because every LI is having A. Which LIA you want? You need to tell that. That's a path you are giving. You're instructing Selenium, okay, in this HTML, this div, and this is the path. Under this path, fourth LIA you give. That's the element I want to identify. You are telling for Selenium. So that I am writing now as a XPath. So you can see how to write that path. Basically, if you want to go anywhere, you need a path, right? Same way you're telling here path. So now see, // start tag I'm taking div. See, UL above div is there. This div I'm starting. Or you can start from UL also. It's up to you all. Okay. I want to start from this div. So div is my start tag. After start tag, what is the formula? Please use the formula. See the formula. So // start tag. As it is, I am following the formula. See, // start tag. Then what is the next? Square bracket. Square bracket after what is there? @. So div tag has which attribute? So div tag has here ID is there, role is there, ARIA label is there. Whichever you want, you can use. I will use ID. Okay, let me take ID value. Same, everything you follow. Attribute name is ID equal to single quote attribute value. So square bracket ends. This is the part I have written. This is the part I have written till now. See that, right? // first, then start tag, then square bracket, attribute name ID equal to single quote attribute value. Now after that, what is there? then forward slash. Then for div after, what is the next tag you have? Div after next, what is the immediate tag? That's why I wrote a single forward slash. Single forward slash represent immediate child node. What is the div immediate child? Div immediate child is
UL.
So write UL. Next UL inside, what is the which tag you want?
Class.
2,
List.
3, 4th li. But you
Okay.
write li one time, but index it. You don't need to write li slash li slash li slash li. If there are 15 LIs, you will write 15 LIs, it will become very bigger, right? Instead of that, index it. If duplicates are there, index it. That's what I'm doing here. If duplicate tags are there, index it. That's what I'm doing now. Now here I'm doing indexing. What is that? Li1, Li2, Li3, Li4. So Li fourth Li. So Li tag is over. Next immediate tag means forward slash. What is the Li tag of fourth Li tag after here? Now it came here. Selenium will come here. Now what is the next immediate tag?
Anchor
Yeah.
tag.
Anchor tag. Anchor tag. That's it. That's it. This is your target. You want to identify this element. That's your target. Now you see, click on. See, it is identifying exactly.
Okay.
This is how you can recognize your elements in the web page. Any questions?
No.
Same we have in the LinkedIn. So try it out. Okay. So let me log out. You have same thing here in the bottom side. Here, each section is different. I want to show you here some interesting points. I'll show you that. So you can see here. Can you see here? Learning, learning, learning. I want to identify business solutions related learning. How can you identify? This is a complex, right? How can you identify this? See, because you have a same page, you have same element. You have same element. How can you identify? See, you have here jobs. Jobs. So which will, I want directories jobs. How can I identify? But this is the, in order, this is the first one. But this is the second one. So generally in Selenium will identify if you just write link text. Which is the first in the order, that will identify, not the one which you want. So then how can you recognize exact one? This I want. So all the path, you have to give path. Understand first HTML structure. So how this div is designed. They all divs. This is the one division. This is the another division. This is the another division. This is the another division. Different sections. So each section is represented by one div tag. So you want first div? No, right? You want second? No, you want third div. So you index it. Just before we indexed the li tag. Now you index the div tag. That's it. And then, so this you can come back. So let's go and identify this. See now, UL, LIA. But here, see, understand all these concepts, very, very important. See, when you put here, and this is identifying, but this is the div, this div. But if you write this div, and it won't recognize, you have to go this parent. This parent is, what is this parent? This parent is this one. This is the parent for all these divs. See, when I put a cursor here, first div, second div, third div. Third div UL, this is the one. Every division has a UL and LI tag. So you can see here. See, it has a UL LI tag. Same second div also, it has a UL LI tags. Same third div also it has. Even fourth div also has. Now you need to start from here. That's the parent. Parent after immediate child is what? But
It's a
which
div.
div you want?
We
Which div?
want third div, like index
Third
we
div.
can.
Third div, right? Third div.
The div.
So write double forward slash
Div.
div square bracket at the rate. So what is this parent div attribute? Class. Class is there. So instead of see, class is a very big one, right? Can you see this? See how big it is till here. Instead of writing all this bigger class value, I will shortcut it with a contains keyword. I will use a contains keyword. There is a contains keyword. Let me show you. So this is the one. So dynamically you can identify elements using contains, starts hyphen with, and access XPaths. So I can use a contains. So here is the contains. Contains, this is the text, but let me show you with the attribute. So attribute is this one. See, double forward slash tag name square bracket contains bracket at the rate attribute name comma single quote partial or complete attribute value and bracket. So if you know the functions, if you know the function, this is the function. Function followed by parenthesis, right? And parenthesis inside, these are all attribute, no, parameter value. Parameter value I'm giving. So contains function, I'm giving a parameter value. So this formulas you need to remember. Now I'm going to use this formula, contains formula. So I don't want to give this much big class value. I'm shortcutting with the contains. Contains has a provision to take whatever you want. I want to take only baby bear, I can take. I can take only justify end, I can take it. Or I can take a full flex, I can take this. That's the provision you have with the contains. Contains is more flexible. Whichever value you want, you can take for any attribute. So let's say I'm doing that only now. So now, instead of at the rate, contains first, contains of at the rate class. So my class contains this value. I'll give this one. Okay. Okay. I'll give this only this part I'll give. Instead of complete, I'll give this one. Partial one I'm giving. I'm not giving complete one. So if you want to use a partial one, what is the concept you need to use? Contains. So if you want to use a partial attribute value or partial text, which concept you need to use in the XPath? Contains. Use contains. So I identified my parent element. Now I need to go down to my child elements. So single immediate tag means what is the no? So delimiter you need to use single forward slash. Then so single forward slash after immediate child node is a div. But which div?
Third div.
So div after what is the immediate tag?
A
This,
anchor.
this div after
H. Heading tag. Edge tag.
you can remove this very lower one, but you can ignore that. You can jump to this UL. Okay, you can jump to this UL. So I'm jumping to UL. UL after which LI you want? This UL after which LI you want? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth LI you want. LI of 4 slash
A.
A. See now exactly it will identify this learning one. See that. That's the beauty of this. Otherwise, if for example, I have written link equal to learning. Suppose I have written link equal to learning. See which one it will identify. 1 minute. So it is not identifying, why it's not identifying. Let's see why it is. It's identifying. Basically, it's identifying. How do you know it is identifying? Just use click and wait. Use click and that means I'm doing action. So I can execute this. I can execute this. How to execute? Just select the command and the identification. See, play these steps. Play this step. See, learning has come. It executed learning. See, did I click? I didn't click. My step is executed by my tool. So that's what whether it is working, but it is identifying this one, not this one. So that's the, so if you use link text, it will identify first one in the order, not the required one. Okay, clear? And try the same thing for other no, one more, you have a common thing here, sales, jobs. So you try jobs, okay? That's exercise for you. You identify direct trace job, okay? So practice all this. So next I want to show you, that's a XPath, how you can write. Both you can practice in the link, login Facebook and LinkedIn, both places. Now, I want to show you another example. Yeah, with a single attribute, how you can write a XPath. If your element starts with the input tag, select tag, button tag, A tag, and IMG tags, then your start tag will be same as this tags. So the formula is with a single attribute, double forward slash tag name, square bracket, @ attribute name equal to single quote attribute value within single quote, value give and close the square bracket. Even if you don't give this single quotes, it will fail. That's why follow the formulas. And if you want to add multiple attributes, you can write double forward slash tag name, square bracket, @ attribute name equal to single quote attribute value, and @ attribute 2 equal to attribute value. So for example, you want to give 2 attributes for the same tag, and this is the formula. And means both will be present in this tag. R means any one is present also, it will recognize. That's the this with a single attribute. Let's go and see that. I will identify this with that concept. See, A tag. So I will use a title, okay, or I will use a class. So let's use this. What is our formula? Double forward slash A square bracket @ class equal to the class value. See now, sign in will recognize, right? Can you see that? Top right side, it is highlighting sign in. Are you all see?
Yeah, Ramesh.
And @ I want to add one more. Let me add a title. So I'm using 2 attributes, okay? That's what. Title attribute equal to attribute value. Sorry, and @ title equal to. Okay, 2 times I have written. That's why. Yeah. So that's how you can identify with a single attribute and multiple attributes. So A tag I have shown you. Now let's go here. IMG tag. So IMG tag also same you can identify. I'll use alt attribute I'll use. Okay, let's use alt. So double forward slash IMG tag square bracket @ alt equal to single quote. What is the alt value? Copy that and paste it here. See, now it will recognize Facebook. That's it. So you want to identify any edit box. See that? I'll use name or ID. So let's use ID and you see. So // input tag square bracket @ID equal to ID value. So I have shown you image, anchor tag, input tag. See, so this is the simplest XPath for. So any element you can identify. So let's see what is this button, right? Button also you have, I can use a type, right? Type submit. You can use type submit. So // button tag square bracket @type equal to single quote, that one. See, now it will identify that one. Okay. Let's join back and we'll discuss further more XPaths.